I owe you one, Zavid.
We had a chance to bring him back, but you went and killed him. Next time I see you, we'll settle the score. Between me and your creed.
See you around, Zavid.
Well, that did indeed drag out a whole lot, so, considering it's very likely that I have split that cutscene up a little bit, as much as I don't want to. Yeah, that's probably something I've done at this point, so, Future Wishblade, thank you for doing that. And in my case, hello everyone, and welcome back to Tales of Berseria. I am Wishblade, as you might already have figured out, maybe. And that was the death of Aifread.
So, we need to wake the 4 elemental Empyreans? But how do we do it? Dunno. Maybe you tickle their divine footsies with a feather until they...
You're back!
And you're looking better.
Somehow. But what happened to that demon?
We killed him. Benwick. He...
Let me tell him. The rest of you, find Grimoire and ask her about the 4 Empyreans.
Eisen.
Are you sure?
Do it. He gave us this chance. We can't waste it.
Okay.
Alrighty then, that's something we're going to do. Where are you? There you are, Grimoire. You are right over there. I also have an expedition, and considering I have not had a tiny little break between making new recordings and everything between the episodes because it dragged out for so very long. Not very, but kinda. I'm just gonna go ahead and quickly do that. Alright, and there we go. Expedition has returned. Our first visit to Albane. Mythic egg and rice omelet. Mythic. Okay, that sounds awesome. A mythic egg. Okay, yeah, alright, that's incredible in its own right. Now, Grimoire, tell us about Empyreans.
Resurrect the elemental Empyreans. True. If we do that, we might be able to suppress Inominat's domain.
It may even liberate the minds of the Malachim that Inominat has under his control.
I'm sure some will no longer obey their exorcists.
Good. We'll take a big bite out of their forces.
More importantly, Inominat will lose the ability to enhance the resonance of his exorcists. Most exorcists will no longer even be able to perceive Malachim at all, just like before. Of course, anyone as innately gifted as me is another story.
Will I... become unable to see Laphicet?
We won't know until we try.
Eleanor...
Then let's give it a shot. I'll accept whatever happens.
But these elemental Empyreans, they're gods, right? You sure it's okay to disturb their beauty sleep?
They control the 4 elements. Waking them is likely to upset the balance of the world quite a bit.
I'll take that as a no then.
We don't even know how to revive them. At worst.
If it's anything like the opening, then we need to offer a sacrifice at the Earth Pulse on a scarlet night.
We have to kill someone?
The act of killing is not essential to the ceremony. All that's needed is a soul free of malevolence.
If that's true, then doesn't Velvet already have a whole belly full of them?
The exorcists I devoured.
It's perfect! You're a Therian. You're capable of releasing the power you absorb. The souls of the high-ranking exorcists you ate should do nicely. Use Oscar and Teresa's souls to resurrect the Empyreans?
It's worth a try at least. When's the next Scarlet Night? 3 years after the Advent. In other words, soon.
Do we have enough time? The 4 Empyreans are asleep in different places, right?
Correct. 4 Earth Pulses for 4 Empyreans. But if you use a life pool, you may be able to awaken all 4 at the same time.
A life pool?
Earth Pulses normally flow horizontally, but in exceptionally rare cases, they can flow vertically. This causes energy to collect at the Earth Pulse's base, forming a life pool. Though sometimes the energy flows the other way, upward, into what's called a life spring.
Oh, so if we make use of one of these life pools, a single sacrifice could reach all 4 Empyreans.
Where are they? There's a life pool in the northern reaches of Midgand, but I heard a large temple was built over it recently.
That's the Empyrean throne! We can't go there, it's Inominat's home base!
Most unfortunate.
Couldn't we use a life spring? It all connects to the same place, right? We'll have to go against its flow, but...
We'll force the soul right down its throat.
Where's the nearest life spring?
Our best bet would be Mount Killerhouse.
Eisen?
I'm fine. What's done is done.
Killerhouse? That's the volcano on the northernmost tip of Northgand, but it's a hellscape of ice and lava!
Naturally. Killerhouse is the most powerful life spring there is.
So, in short, we shove the souls of the exorcists into the molten core of that volcano.
That should awaken the 4 elemental Empyreans. Together, they will seal off Inominat's domain. It's just a theory, but...
It's one I'll put my money on.
Me too.
Then we're off to Northgand. Mount Killerhouse is north of Helives.
Okay then, we got ourselves a plan. We're gonna take some souls from Velvet's belly, stomach, something, I guess, wherever she keeps them. Her arm, maybe. And we're gonna shove those into a volcano to wake up gods. That sounds like fun. Let's go and do that. All right, Benwick, my friend. Benwick, I've missed you. Come over here.
The ship's ready to sail. Where are you headed?
We don't have a problem. If you've got a grudge, we can settle it here and now.
Huh? Why would we have a grudge against you guys? The first mate fought like the first mate. The captain died like the captain, right?
I suppose.
Then no swabby here can blame you for what happened. We're Aifread's pirates, and don't forget it. We're not so pathetic that we need pity from some Lord of Calamity.
All right. The ship's in your hands.
Aye aye. You can count on us.
Hooray! Also, there's a skit, but I'm just gonna change this up a little bit.
You know what you're getting into?
I'm not so sure.
Fine, I'll join your little combat crew.
Thank you. I'll be Eisen a little bit more, just for the random lols.
The Von Eltia looks the same as ever. But it feels utterly different, doesn't it?
Yeah. Even Benwick looked like he'd been crying.
I can imagine. But if we let ourselves despair now, we'd be a disgrace to Aifread's creed.
We have to swallow our anger and grief, and sail on.
Right. Following a creed isn't always pleasant. We must do what we must.
I won't allow the Abbey to do things like this.
Destroying someone like that, turning them into a puppet, it's unconscionable. Still, a heart can never be fully bridled. It can be shattered, but never erased entirely.
Aifread proved that.
Right. His body is gone, but he lives on through his crew. Magilu is right. What lives in one's heart can never be erased.
Yeah. The heart is eternal.
Yes, it is. And it would have been really nice if we somehow knew how to control those flames that Laphicet has. That apparently turned people back into normal. Because he stopped being a demon for a bit and then became human. It would be very nice if we had that power. Maybe we'll get it later. But not right now. Anyway, Benwick, my friend. Benwick. Oh, I can go to these. But I don't have to. Let's go to Helives and find this Mount Killerhouse place. So we can shove some souls into the Empyreans' faces.
I see. Orichalcum or not, Stormquell snapped like a twig.
I'm afraid so. It was Inominat who did it. But I think Shigure could have done the same.
So hardness alone isn't enough. Forgive me. I thought I had found clarity, but it was only foolish pride.
You should be proud. You are, without a doubt, the greatest swordsmith in the world. I'm looking forward to your next blade.
Even now, you would still place your trust in me.
Of course. Is there any other swordsmith who could craft a blade out of orichalcum? You're a master of your art. A visionary who spent centuries working to forge a blade of legend. I'm honored to know you.
I don't know what to say.
Unless, of course, you've given up on making a sword to surpass Stormhowl.
Does this look like the face of a man who's given up?
Not in the least.
We're making good time.
The only problem is that ceremony that Arturius was going on about. We don't know how long it'll take.
Aifread said they called it the Ceremony of Suppression. Most likely, it's how Innominat plans to release his power.
Most likely. He hasn't absorbed Laphicet in your despair, so Innominat should still be incomplete. But if his powers fully awaken...
Humanity will be robbed of their free will! I can hear them celebrating now. The uglinesses of the human soul are suppressed. And the world is free of malevolence! Hurrah! Hurrah!
Robbing humanity of its will. They'll be like I once was. Something's coming!
Hey, please guys, let's not fight!
This is a domain?
Innominat's domain.
Their wills have been stolen! It's not been fully sealed away yet. Rokuro, give him a good smacking! Wake him up!
On it!
Aizen!
Got it. We'll put in at the nearest harbor. To Port Zekson!
Well, that's not a good thing at all.
I feel like some jerk played tug of war with my brain.
Dig up some spirit. They're trying to strip away your will.
Oh no! Look! It's that merchant! You're all right!
I do not deserve to be all right. I used people, stepped on them just to make a profit. I even aided wanted criminals so that I could expand my business. My soul is black with ugliness and can never be forgiven.
right! Stop!
The world needs to be purified of malevolence. I don't belong here. I have to die. I have to die. I have to die.
No, it's not right!
Oh!
You can die if you want, but saying you have to die is a good way to make my blood boil.
Those awakened to their own malevolence seek to end their lives. Welcome to Artorias' uncompromising world of reason.
First they steal humanity's rudder, and now they want to say who lives and who dies?
We should find out what's happening here, unless you'd rather not see.
You're right. I wouldn't. But I won't hide from the truth any longer.
Before anything else, we'll need to confirm just how far his power reaches. Let's head to Loegres.
Now it may just be the weather, maybe. But everything just seems
So this is the result of their ceremony of suppression.
Seems that way. They've brought their peace to mankind.
It just seems very gloomy all over the place. It's like very gray. The air is just gray around here. I don't like it. And I don't like the people that are acting like zombies and stuff. That is just horrible.
Innominate suppression. Is this the ideal world the Abbey envisions?
Bien! There's no life in anyone's eyes! This isn't a fun place at all!
It's not just people's minds being shackled. They're being forced to die, too. It's terrible.
Why would dying be part of anyone's ideal world?
Even under such strict control, new sins can still rise to the surface. If that happens, it's better to end the life of the sinner. Melchior came to the same logical conclusion.
What utter rubbish.
Anyway, we need to get to Loegres.
It does kind of seem like rubbish. I mean, sure, you've done some bad things in the past, but now you see the reason. You see reason and you shouldn't do it and everything, and I see that there are some treasure chests that I can pick up, so you know what, I'm gonna do that. Kinda, a little bit. So really, sure, you've been bad, but you're not gonna be bad anymore, because you see the reason in being good, and being good is better than being bad, and whatever, stuff and stuff. It's just stupid. It is stupid, I don't like it, people. This is not how you deal with the world, and just no.
What's going to happen to the world? How far will Innominate's power spread?
When his domain expanded, I felt a faraway power suddenly come closer. It was enough to blot out the whole sky. I'm sure it's covered other towns too.
His domain is certainly extended to at least the entire populace of this country. Otherwise, what would be the point?
That means what happened at Port Zekson is happening everywhere.
Everyone is either a puppet, or...
Dead by their own hands.
Innominate created this ideal hell in a single moment. That's the power we're up against.
So we few are standing against a truly monumental force.
This is your last chance to turn back.
Turn back to what exactly?
Forward or back, we're headed into hell either way.
At least this way, I'll have my own free will. I'd prefer a living damnation to that oblivion.
Well, don't come crying to me later.
Let's move along then.
We shall move along, for there are events to view.
I was a fool for trying to sell commemorative chalices to the people visiting the Empyrean's throne. Happiness can't be bought with ill-gotten gains made through deception. In an effort to change my malevolent ways, I sold my shop and entered the holy priesthood. Rather than pursue my own greed, I've chosen to dedicate my life to bringing the sacred teachings to all.
Wow, look how shiny and pure he is. So this is what happens when Innominate suppresses all of someone's sins and desires.
How nauseating. And this is the kind of world they're trying to create.
Now, I fully understand, sure, you don't do shady stuff, that's fine, sure, okay, that's great. And devoting yourself to something good, I personally don't see any good in the priesthood with the Innominate and everything, but that's just me. But doing some good, that's nice. Doing good things is a great thing. Yes, obviously. But it is kind of nauseating, yes. It's just like, okay, well, now we're just gonna have to do this because reason stuff. It's not what he wants. It's what an Ominot wants. And I don't like it. I don't like it one bit. Where are the chests? There's a chest over on the other side, I think. Also, shiny. Thank you. Mighty kind. There we go. Now, what kind of stuff is going on over here? Also, that guy. We met him in Loegres at one point. Yes? Now, what about you guys?
Hey, you're Kakiku's menagerie.
Ooh, close. It's Magilu's menagerie.
I apologize for always demanding that you entertain me, despite my inability to even remember your name correctly. I'm also sorry to you, miss, for always insisting you do that tedious little bird impression of yours. I feel so bad I could just punch myself. Nay, I must.
I'm not sure if I'm more angry or confused.
It is wrong to seek pleasure from viewing petty tricks and pointless entertainment. Honest hard work alone is right. Someone such as I, who was unable to live in accordance to the simplest of truths, should disappear from this earth. Please, use that special trick you told me of. Make me disappear forever.
Okay, well that's the guy that I think was misplaced in Loegres. Was like, ooh, you have a trick that makes people disappear? And it was kind of a threat, but, well, now he wants us to use that trick again. Also, an event is in here. But that should be the last one.
First, I took nectar to escape all my hardships. And I drank to run from all my pain. Even if I resisted, endured the pain, nothing changed. I've spent my life running. I'm pathetic, but I won't run anymore. I'm disposing of all the drinks in town. What the world needs now isn't dependence, but freedom. And I'll see that we have it.
Hey now, that's the kind of repentance that should only come the morning after a night of fun and too much drink.
And if you're afraid of losing yourself, drinking is a far better option than falling under Inominat's control.
Yeah, true. Don't throw away all the drinks. Look at all this good stuff. I'm sure there's some good stuff there. I don't know what kind of stuff it is, but I'm sure there's a bunch of it that's great. Now, let us be heading to Loegres. Hello there. Why are you just standing around with those? Are you gonna smash the boxes? Maybe they are. I don't know. Yoo-hoo! Oh, we don't even have happy music here on the Danann Highway. What the hell? Yet again, I'm sure if we went into a battle, the music would not change. Goddamn typical. The game just doesn't want me to show you some new kind of battle music. Well, new and new, it's from old games, so it's not that new, but new as in this Let's Play.
We must accept that we all grow old. I can no longer perform the physical labor that allowed me to benefit society. I no longer deserve to live here. I must find a place far from others. There, I will await a quiet death.
This isn't someone accepting that they'll grow old. This is him refusing to grow old.
If this spreads, we'll have no more old people at all.
That is freaking stupid. That's... What? Oh, I am old, therefore reason dictates that I should not live anymore because I can't do anything. That is stupid. My goodness. Ew. Ew, ew, and ew. What the hell's going on over here?
Pets consume precious resources and grant no tangible benefit to society. That's why I say we should throw them all back outside. It's only right.
I threw away my friend's entire pet beetle collection. They have been purged. This is all for the new order.
But I want to keep my rhinostagros.
Okay, it just keeps getting more and more fucked up. I don't like this place. I hope the entire world isn't like this yet.
It was the height of foolishness for a low-born person like me to hold on to romantic fantasies about Prince Percival. I should seek a male companion suitable to my social status, and live a life free of pointless desire and pride. Form, beauty, appearance, all are superfluous. Reason dictates that I seek a biological partner, who lets me live my life with greater efficiency.
Well, what she's saying isn't technically wrong. It really creeps me out.
Yeah! Sure! Dreaming big can be kind of bad sometimes, sure. But at the same time, it's fun. You have a dream of like this person over here. I am most likely never able.
Even the capital is silent as death.
Innominat's power did all of this. A god among gods.
True, but like this person over here, I'm probably never able to get into a relationship with them. But you can dream. You can dream. You can fantasize, if you know what I mean. No, this is not the time for such things. Absolutely not. What it is time for, I think, actually, before we do any more events and everything, I think we're gonna call this a particular episode, take a break from all the suppression, and then we will continue and learn about all the other bad things that are going on around here. So, thank you very much for watching, and until next time, see you later.